Yo, what's going on, gamers? Your boy mav-rik here, back with that daily dose. The series where I do my best to answer all your guys' questions. You can get at me at reachimav@gmail.com. Send me in your questions, any testimonials, anything you want to send your boy. It's much appreciated. Got them wings in the background now, huh? Them boneless. Spicy honey barbecue from Pizza Hut. I'm gonna try not to eat during this video, but that might happen, just a fair warning. But yeah, the series where I get to know you guys a little bit better. You guys get to know me a little bit better. You know, you guys support me by, of course, watching, but then interacting. This is a very interaction-driven series. I love seeing your guys' feedback and comments in the comment section. Even if I don't reply to any of them, right? I usually see most of them that are posted within the first day. Don't really have time to go back through a lot of the old ones, but within the first day, man, I really try and at least go through the comments once, and I appreciate you guys. And so I thank you to everyone that's just showing love in this series. It means a lot. Definitely probably one of my favorite series to make at the moment. Gonna try to move fast today. Who knows what kind of questions we'll get though. Could be a 50-minute episode. But thank you to everyone that showed support in the last episode. We did the Sprite and banana and Sprite challenge with my wife and Mercedes. So that was a good time. And we'll mix it up like that on the show. We'll do you know, sometimes I'll do this mostly probably, and then this series might evolve to at least once, maybe twice a week. I want to take you guys with me with just certain things that I do. Besides, I don't got a lot going on right now though, besides church and grinding, man, and then family time. So that's why it won't be like a daily thing, like no daily vlog, you know, out showing my life, because it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm grinding here, I'm grinding at church, I'm grinding, spending time with my family. Yeah, that's actually my turn down time, but you know what I mean. So, but I'll bring you guys along for just certain things that we do, and then we'll mix it up, have fun, and do challenges and stuff like we did with my wife. So yeah, let's dive on into it. Where are these questions at? All right, man. Let me just get one. Let me just get a bite, man. Am I the only one that like dances or bobs their head when they're eating something good? I think it annoys my wife sometimes, but I'll be like, and there's at least a beat in the background now, but I mean there'll be no beat, and I'm just like, and I ain't even like, there's no beat. I just do that when food's good. But these are leftovers from wings we got during the Eagles-Cowboys game. Eagles ended up taking the L. Hurts my soul, but it's alright, man. I saw a funny meme today. I retweeted on Twitter. Someone was like, what's the Eagles' chances of making the playoffs? Barely. The legally blind, you know, barely. Anyway, thought it was funny. Actually, a little side rant on that. Let's go bonus question. Hashtag bonus question. How do you react when your favorite team loses? Are you depressed the whole day? Are you sad? Does it carry over into the next day? Because I've actually come a long way. It used to ruin my whole day. Sometimes my whole week. It was ridiculous. I've gotten to the point now, if you notice, I always have my little ending tweets at the end of the game, the Eagles game. I'll be like, ... them Eagles, though. And then if we win, I'll put a happy face. If we lost, I'll put a sad face. And then I'll put GG, whoever we played. And in my head, that's when I let it go. I always let it go. I've actually gotten better at not even really stressing during the game. Because it got to the point where it's like, yo, I can't control this crap. And I had this, like, revelation, not last year, but the season before when we didn't make the playoffs. I was like, yo, these guys are stressing me out. And I can't control this, whether we winning or losing and stuff. I was like, I got to do something. So I just kind of let it go. I got over it. I was like, if we win, that's awesome. I'm still very much a Eagles fan. I want them to win. I'm happy when they win. And when we lose, I'm definitely disappointed. But I can't allow that stuff to carry over into my life with my family and just other stuff. Like, I would be a bad person to be around if we lost. If we won, I was happy. Super cloud 9. But, yeah. So let me know in the comment section how you handle it. Man, do I want us to win? Yeah. During the game, do I get hype and frustrated with plays? Heck yeah. But after the game, I'm like, alright. Nice little fun. I take it for what it is now. Like, alright, we won, dope. send my little tweet out, boom, I'm done. I don't reply to no more. I love the trash talk during the game, as long as it's smart. I was kind of telling people yesterday, actually more frustrating than the game actually is like the silly trash talk I get, which I understand because I got a lot of youngsters that follow me too, and on Twitter I can't always see their page and how old they are by their picture. But a lot of people hit me up that don't know how to talk crap. They're like, ooh, Mav, what's up with your Eagles? I don't know what's up with them. They're losing. Some people hit me was like, uh-oh, Mav, scoreboard with question marks. Like, what do you mean? What, you can't see the scoreboard? Wifey, what up? Okay. Okay. Word up. I love you too. Bye. Like they're like, uh-oh, or scoreboard with some question marks. I was like, what? Are you having trouble seeing it or what's up? Like, yo, man, what's up with them Eagles? I don't know what's up. What, did they disappear? What am I not getting? What's up with them? Oh, they're losing. Oh, I know. So wait, what are you asking me? What are you saying right now? You know what I mean? So I don't get the questions. I hate the questions. But if you're like, ooh, man, y'all suck, I'm like, oh, that hurts. Oh, and then I get over it. But let me know in the comment section how you handle your team losing, because that's definitely been a it's been such a, I can tell you so many bad stories of me being immature and caring too much. But anyway, let's dive into this. Alex, the title of this email is "Little Brother Might Be Gay." Still a little sick too, y'all. Hey, Mav, recent subscriber, and I love your videos. I have a 5-year-old brother. I do not think he is gay because I think he is not old enough to understand what liking someone is. But he would say, ew, that girl's ugly, and say that boy's cute. I am not against him being gay, but as a fellow Catholic, just a heads up, I'm not Catholic. But he says as a Catholic, I'm not sure if I should be leading him down a specific path. Any response would be great. God bless. And let me remember to say responded in episode, I think this is episode 36. Look at us knocking these videos out. Alright, copy that. Okay. So your question is, your little brother's 5, right? Well, so here's the, I mean, there's a good chance he's not, right? Gay. Well, first off, man, this sucks. I even got to do this. All right, I gotta like re-establish and explain my whole stance on just homosexuality in general, because the gay community is very, very sensitive. Even those that aren't gay, just addressing that, and can't no one deny this. The whole just topic of being gay is so sensitive, like, and it bothers me because you can't say one thing without people flipping out. And it's actually, and I don't mean to make this a big deal because it's not a big deal to me, but it's just you have to be very clear. And I'm gonna forget some things, like I'll forget one little thing that I want to add to it, and then it's like, there go them sensitive gay. And I can't even say gay people because, and I don't mean gay is a bad term. If you're gay, you're gay, right? So I'm not trying to say gay is like as a diss, right? It's just you're gay. And then, or the people that aren't even gay that just support the, people should be allowed to be gay and everything. Like, it's just so sensitive, and that bothers me. I'm just straight up. My whole thing, bigger than almost anything, is just the sensitivity. Like, bruh, toughen up. I'm sorry, that's just being real. But all right, so my thing is, obviously, if you guys have been watching any of my videos, I'm a Christian. I believe the Bible is the ultimate authority. It says it's a sin. I believe being gay is a sin. I don't believe that it's a sin higher than any sin that I can commit. So by no means do I think that I'm above any gay person. I think it's a sin, and how I treat it and how I think it should be handled is as if it was sin. Simple as that. And so I'm not condemning people. I'm not trying to judge people. And if the Bible is my authority, well, first off, if we really want to get into judging, okay, I'm not gonna get on a rant on that. Because people say, like, oh, the Bible says don't judge, but okay, that's another video. Because I'll be here another 20 minutes. So it's as simple as that. Do I love gay people? Yes, I love gay people just like I love anyone else. But I think it's a sin. Simple as that. I don't think that it's natural. And I think it's a decision, right? And then so there's people that disagree with that, right? And their disagreement with what I believe, there's more hatred and more hostility on their side than there ever is on my end. I believe what I believe. Do horrible things happen to gay people with them getting beat and bullied and all that stuff? Heck yeah. I don't support none of that. I've never done none of that. I don't stand for none of that. And I'll defend any gay person that's being mistreated. I'm in their defense. All right? But I believe it's a sin. Simple as that. Simple as that. So with me, I got, and it sucks I even got to explain that. It's like, yo, if you disagree, cool, we disagree. Like, folks are so sensitive to these days, they don't even know how to handle people that disagree with them. And that's soft. I don't care if it's on a gay thing or a video game thing. If you can't handle people disagreeing with you, you got to grow up. And I'm kind of turning up, though, but this is what it is, yo. That's the biggest thing, yo. Like, I'd be ready to go toe-to-toe with people just off of them being, I'm like, bro, you that soft? Especially when it's over the internet. It's like, you that butter? Oh, man. For example, and it is like the other day, me and GS were, talking crap back and forth in videos, having fun, right? And he posted a new video. He told me, he mentioned me, so I went to go check it out. And like, one of the top comments was like, this guy was like, yo, I stopped watching iMav. I can't support him because he's a homophobe. And it's like, what? I'm afraid of gay people now? I'm allergic to gay people? Like, what? And I'm used to it, right? At this point, right, I just have so many people saying, good things, bad things just about me on the internet because of the level I've reached. So I usually just look at stuff and I laugh and I keep it moving. But that I was like, dang. I was like, you're lying. And I was like, that's not what I believe. I was like, I'm a Christian. I believe it's a sin. And that's it. You know what I mean? I love gay people just like I do anyone else. And then everyone under the comment section pretty much said similar stuff like, bruh, shut up. You know what I mean? And then what did he say? And then he was like, he responded and he was like, oh, it's a shame because you used to be one of my favorite comments. He's like, okay, so you're not a homophobe, but you believe it's a sin and I just can't support anyone that believes that. He's like, and it's a shame because you used to be my favorite commentator. And I was like, cool. I was like, all right, let's just keep it straight. I was like, thank you for taking back your lie. And if you want to keep it real and like, okay, if you don't support me no more because you believe what I believe, I was like, that's cool. I'm fine with that. I'll lose subscribers because they can't handle me staying strong in my faith. Because if I got to sacrifice my faith to get the subscribers, I don't want it, right? So like, I was cool with that. And I was like, but you're right. It is a shame that you stop supporting the videos off of beliefs that has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with the videos you even fell in love with in general, right? This belief isn't nothing new that popped up. If you fell in love with my videos, and this is like a news break, right? Oh my God, iMav is a real Christian. He wasn't just saying God first, God bless. He actually means it. Oh, if that's a news flash to you, and I lose subscribers because of that, I'm okay with that. Because I don't want any subscribers that can't rock with that. But it sucks that people are so weak these days. They can't handle someone disagreeing with them on something, right? And this isn't a disagreement that I go and I'm like splashing gays with holy water. I'm not an advocate for any mistreatment over gays, right? I just think it's a sin. But at the same time, I'm saying someone that sins as well, right? And I'm trying to get that stuff right in my life. And the gay community, I handle them with nothing but love. There's not one video. And one person was like, and I love it. One person was like, all right, can you link a video that confirms this, that Mav's a homophobe? And I was like, yeah, there is no video. I was waiting for him. Dude actually ended up deleting his comment. And it's like, come on, bruh. Come on. But like, there's no hate speech. There's no hate against gays. And that's what bothers me the most. It's like, yo, people so sensitive, yo. All right, my bad, little rant. And I could go for a good 30 more minutes. But anyway, so that's my stance on this. So then, in terms of how you handle it, I don't necessarily know. I've had my little brother. I've had my 3 little girls. And little kiddos do go through like just little weird phases in general. Now, I've never experienced that as far as in my family. Like, my little brother didn't appear to be gay. I don't have any of my girls with any signs like that, but they doing weird stuff and then just grown out of it. So it could be like that. And you're right, there is a good chance he doesn't necessarily know that, but there also could be a temptation that he struggles with, right? So he could be. We all have, and then so we all have these different temptations, and we'll say this, temptations and different sins that we're more inclined towards, right? And you'll see generational curses, and generational demons, where there's a big issue of alcohol in a family, like something like mine, or adultery and just fornication, right? There's a lot of sins that will run in a family, and even within family there might be different things. So there might be people that struggle with homosexuality, right, as a sin. That might be something that they got to work on. They're just attracted to the same sex. But on the other end, there's some people that are born and they're attracted to little kids, right? As they grow up, and people kind of condemn them too. It's like people, like, they didn't grow up and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna be weird, I'm gonna be attracted to these little kids so that everyone can hate me in society. Like, they legit struggle with that too. If you really look into it, those people be one they feel similar to homosexual people do. They're like, what the heck? I don't want to be attracted to these little kids. I don't know what does it. It sucks. And then so we have these different sins they gotta deal with. Someone else's sin, they might be like, I'm blessed in my life. I really don't have that temptation to want to go cheat on my wife. But there's some people that struggle with it. And I've talked to fellas, people that's Christian, like, it's hard for them. They're like, yo, I want to be faithful. I don't want to cheat on my wife. I don't want to cheat on my girlfriend. But it's hard. It's almost as if I can't control it. That's a temptation that they struggle with. It's not a temptation I struggle with, right? And so we all have these different things. And now I'm just talking in like the sexuality and that type of zone. But that extends to everything. Like I said, alcohol. Just so some people will judge people, be like, oh, you struggle with this. Well, yeah, your struggle might be different than they struggle. That don't make you better than them. Right? Just because you struggle in that area or you don't struggle in that area, they probably don't struggle in the area you struggle in, right? So that's all it is. And so people will tell me like, well, how would you respond if, you know, one of your daughters was struggling with homosexuality? Just like I would tell my man right now, you can't remove the love, man. You can't remove the love. And then, you know, I believe Jesus died on the cross to give us victory over all sin. So we get our victory at the cross. Oh, and I had that good book. If you guys remember, there's a book called Silencing Satan that I was reading through. That book covers a lot of good stuff for someone struggling with sin and then just breaking away from it, right? So yeah, I believe Jesus died on the cross for all that stuff. So we take it to God. We're obviously strengthening our relationship. We're getting in the Word, and we're fighting it like we would any other sin. So if you're talking about leading your brother anyway, I would lead him that way. If you actually see it develop into something that you think he's struggling with. One thing you said is you don't have a problem with your brother being gay. Again, what I believe, if it was my little brother or my daughters, I would have a problem with it. That doesn't mean I would stop loving them, though. I would love them. The love wouldn't be moved at all. But I would have a problem with it. Just like I would have a problem with it if my little brother was committing adultery, if he was cheating on his wife. I would have a big problem with that. And I would address it the same way I would as if he was gay, right? I would have a problem if my brother was hurting people or stealing stuff. I would have a problem with that. And so I would address it as such. Good question, man. And again, it's because the nature of these videos, and I ramble and I rant, and I don't review the questions before, which I probably, when I get time, I want to do that. And then I can write bullet points on how I want to answer them. But just the reality of my schedule right now, that might not be for a while. But because of that, there's some points that I forget to hit, and then I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, I forgot to say that. Because then someone will find one little area and be like, oh, Mav hates gays. Shut up. No, I don't. All right. And so the whole point of that rant, though, and the extraness was really just to get out that there's no difference, man. Sin is sin. I don't hate gay people. Oh, and I've been meaning to say this too. In these rants, I forgot. Like, I didn't know that like I've said before, I don't have like any gay friends or anything, but there's two lesbian chicks that actually go to the church that I volunteer at. They're in the youth, and I rock with them heavy, man. I love those girls. Got nothing but love for those girls. Want to see those girls grow, and so I've been meaning to say that, or not even say it, but just I forgot I do have people that's actually gay that's in my world, and I don't splash them with holy water. That's what just, I don't know why people think that, and it's so whack. Alright, I legit could rant for hours on that. Good question, Alex. Let's move on. Okay, Colby. Hey Mav, you're my favorite YouTuber ever. Thanks for the fun videos. I have a couple questions for you. Do you have a job besides being an awesome YouTuber? Also, if you don't mind, how much money do you make off of YouTubing? Also, question of the day answer. Every day I come home to check if you posted a new video. I watch them while I do homework and also in bed. Thank you for all the funny, awesome videos, Colby. Great. Actually, good question. What was the first one? I know the second one was how much do I make. First one is, do I have another job? No, I don't have another job. This is what I do full time. How much do I make on YouTube? Drum roll. Well, let me just be straight. I'm not going to give you guys the exact amount, but I do want to answer this because this was a question I had, and I want to be able to inspire you guys and let you know what's possible for people that's interested in getting into it. All right. So, and in my contracts, it says I can't talk about it. Are they actually watching? I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to give you guys the exact amount, but I'm going to explain it very well for you guys as best I can. So, okay, so first off, let's talk about how you get paid off of YouTube. YouTube, you get paid off of on a CPM, right? So that is per 1,000 views. So you sign a contract with your network, right? Well, first off, you got to get it. So you get a YouTube channel. Let's start from scratch. You get a YouTube channel. You start to get some views. There's two things you can do. You can monetize through Google AdWords, to where it's just like you just sign up straight on YouTube and they run ads on your videos. I don't think that's that hard to do if you're not in the gaming industry, because no, your content is your content. As long as you're not using copyrighted music and stuff like that, you're good. Now, but you basically just get whatever random ads that are on YouTube, right? Or you can sign with the network. Now, I'm signed to a network. The network I'm signed to is Full Screen. Full Screen is one of the bigger ones, if not the biggest. I may be mistaken, but they're definitely one of the top ones. And in that, what that network does is now they, on your behalf, they go out to get better ads, the best ads they can get on your videos. And so hopefully you make more money, right? But basically what you do now is they take a percentage of how much you make. So as with AdWords, it was just you and YouTube splitting the money that the advertisers would bring in. Now it's you, YouTube, and this network. Depending on your channel size, networks will take a bigger portion, or if you're bigger, they'll take a smaller portion because you just got more leverage and you're a bigger asset to them. If you're smaller, they might take a big percentage. Now, what the network does is, like I said, they go out and try to get better ads. So the better ads, the more the advertisers are paying, the more you can get. Now, there's a couple contracts you can sign. You can sign like a set CPM, which is per 1,000. So per 1,000 views, you get paid X amount of dollars. So for example, there used to be like a $2 CPM, which still might. And again, I'm not too hip on what's new and what the contracts are looking like now, because I've been in my contract for a while, so I haven't been fishing and stuff. But let's say you sign a $2 CPM. That means per 1,000 monetized views. This is the key word, monetized views. You will get, so whenever an ad runs, right, you'll get $2 for that. So hold up, I'm just not quick with the math off the top of that, even though it's pretty simple math here. We just add zeros. I'm gonna get a calculator out. All right, so let's just say someone gets like 100,000 views a month. So obviously we gotta divide that by 1,000 to get the CPM. So that's 100. So there's 100,000 views. You get paid per 1,000. So that's 100. Let's say 100, and let's say your CPM is $2. That'd be $200. That'd be $200 for that month. That's not bad. Now here's the thing. Here's what sucks with YouTube. Out of those 100,000 views, they're actually doing a good job of bringing in mobile ads. Let me know if you're on mobile how often you get ads. But it used to be mobile didn't really get any ads. So out of those 100,000 views, at least half, up to 60% on some channels of their viewers would be mobile. So that 100,000 views just got chopped to 40,000 views, right? Because I said, well, let's be kind. Let's say 50% of people. So now it's at 50,000 views. All right. So now you have 50,000 views, but out of that 50,000, 20,000 of those people were using some sort of software that would prevent ads from showing on their videos. So now you're down to 30,000. And then so then you do so instead of timesing by 100, now we're doing 30 times $2 CPM, and you made $60 for that month. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's how things work. If you have a set CPM, some networks might offer a $4 CPM. I haven't seen any set ones higher than that when I was looking for deals. I have a contract where it fluctuates, so my CPM isn't the same. So I could go from having a $2 CPM, depending on what ads on my videos, to again, I've never tracked this, but like it could go as high as like $10 per CPM, right? So the holidays are usually the best times on YouTube, from like basically December, and I think into January a little bit, because it's Christmas. There's going to be Christmas, so a lot of people advertisers are advertising really heavy. So December is the best time on YouTube. And then if there's like holidays, I think around the Super Bowl it could be good. I don't know if it's just for me because I got a Madden channel, but other times YouTube can be really dry. But December is like night and day from the rest of the year. So at least for me, because I have that fluctuating CPM, right? So all right, so let's go back. So then so that's how it works, right? You make, am I explaining that good enough? That's just getting paid off of YouTube. All right, so getting paid off of YouTube. And because of that nature, people think YouTubers are balling way more than they actually are, because it's like, wow. Oh, and the biggest misconception is that they look at subscribers. I had someone be like, well, Mav, I got this guy that I'm following who has like, I don't know, he's like 300, 400,000 subscribers, and he still has to have a job on the side, but yet you're full-time, and you haven't, at that point, I hadn't even hit 100,000 subs yet. And then, because it's not based off your subs, it's based off your views. And again, things can vary though. He can still have like the same amount of views as me, or even a little bit more, if he signed a crappy contract in some networks. So it's a tip for any YouTubers getting started: don't sign no long contract. I remember Machinima was giving out 7-year contracts, which was smart for them, but they get people stuck on a $2 CPM for 7 years, and that sucks. Because as far as I know, I don't think a lot of people are offering that $2 CPM. I think it's a little bit higher now, and you can get a better split than that. So, but so that's what it depends. It's all off the views. Don't look at subscribers. No, you know what I mean? If you're a YouTuber and you're just into it for the money, subscribers means nothing to you. You just want them views to go up, because you don't get paid off of getting subs. You don't get paid off of comments. I heard people say like, "Oh, man, I'm getting paid when you leave this hating comment." No, I'm not, but you did have to go to the video to leave the comment, most likely, so I got paid off of that view, if that makes sense. And then so with that being said, YouTube on its own, it's a scary thing to be in, man, because you don't get no set pay. Again, my family's kind of conditioned to it because we've done the marketing for years, so we know how to handle ups and downs of stuff going well, just like with business. But for someone that's used to having a job, you're gonna hate YouTube, because you could make, you could make something one month and then something crazy happens and your views drop by half and your income gets scratched. You know what I mean? And what's crazy, you can have months, especially if you have a contract like mine where the CPM varies. Let's say like now I'm scratching just under 300 million views a month on this channel. All right, I could get that same amount of views, let's say it's 3 million, I could get the same 3 million views in June and the same 3 million views in July, and those checks be completely different. And that's the one thing that sucks, just because it depends on what ads were ran during that, okay? And then so because of that, sponsorships are usually pretty big on YouTube. Sponsorships help doing things. Oh, another good thing, like for example, the Jimmy Kimmel thing that I did, having it signing to a big network helps, because full screen brought me that opportunity. I got my girls in the other room. Hold on. All right, so this might be the only other question for anyone that wants to leave, but I just want to explain this because it's cool information for you guys, and there might be some young YouTubers I want to help you know before you get into the game. So full screen brought me that contract, right? Or that sponsorship. And so that's the benefits of signing to a network as well, as they can go out and talk to these different brands and get you these good deals, right? So let's do the math on that. Hold on, let me do mine. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 Oh my God, I wish. Okay, so I'll keep it real with y'all. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. This is the math using the $2 CPM. So honestly, I'm not, well, again, so everything, all right, we'll go through it. All right, so we did 3 million. I did 3 million views. 1 2 3. All right, 3 million views. Again, I'm just shorter than that, but it works. All right, so we're a little bit higher, and then we're gonna divide that by 1,000. All right, so then that leaves us with 3,000. Sorry, see, because we get paid per 1,000 views, right? So that leaves us, what we're multiplying with is 3,000, and we multiply that by $2 CPM. That would be $6,000 times 2. I don't make that. I don't make that on YouTube. December, hopefully, we could end up doing better than that. Hopefully, I believe, but I do not make that. So I'm not gonna give you guys the exact number, but I'm gonna tell you off YouTube, I don't make that. I don't make that. And then so that just kind of shows that with the 3 million views, some of that's mobile, not getting ads, some of that's people blocking ads, and then some of that, and then with that, and then the networks coming in taking their split, YouTube coming in taking their split. I've heard YouTube, and I don't know this for sure, but YouTube comes in after the initial ad money that's put out. YouTube takes like 40% of it, and then the rest is left for you and your network to split. All right, so but what's able to keep me afloat is that I do have Madden Mastermind on the side, so we sell the ebooks, that helps, and then I have the streaming that helps. Everyone comes through and supports the stream, and then how you get, for those that want to stream off streams, you get when you get partners. So I have a sub button now, and when every time someone subscribes, they got to pay $5 a month, and I split that with Twitch, so I get $2.50 for that. So I get 100 subscribers. I think we're like 110 now, somewhere around 110 times $2.50. All right, that's $275 a month, right? Not the most game changing, but if we had a car right now, that'd be like a car payment. So I'm grateful for that. And then you got people coming through to support the stream with donations. And then I do have sponsorships like the coin sponsorship. There's talks of other sponsorships, hopefully, you know what I mean? So it's the collective stuff that keeps us afloat. The other thing for someone that's thinking about getting into YouTube, you gotta think of all this stuff. When you get into it, all this money that I kick to you isn't taxed, so you gotta handle your own taxes, right? So that income, everything I mentioned isn't really the number, because you get taxed on it. Also, you don't have a job, so you don't have like the benefits. You don't have insurance, right? You don't got health insurance, dental, whatever, and so you gotta go out and get that. Especially if you're a youngster, you want to go wild. Well, you gotta get some insurance now, right? So you gotta get some kind of insurance, and so you see how it's not the same as having a job, and with it being able to fluctuate between month to month, YouTube is hard to do full time, man. Oh. It's hard to do full time, and again, you guys never see me do it. Like, you guys never see me, like, God, first, I've never asked for donations on stream, but it's like, and even some people are just so adamant, like, yo, hit the like button, share the videos, get it out there. You know, I always try to give call to actions, because that's just smart marketing. But hey, if you like the video, you know, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it, stuff like that. But you'll see some people, they're so thirsty, man, and they'll do so many different things for views. Like, they'll bash people, they'll get into beef, because right, drama spreads. You'll just see them lose who they really are to do views. You'll see them prank people. They're like risking their lives to do pranks for views, because it really is like, it's not ideal. If it was just easy and the money was good, and you know what I mean. What's wrong? Alright, go watch it. Say hi, and then go watch the Chica show. Say hi.
The Chica show's not on.
Oh, okay. I'll go put it on after this episode, alright? Alright, love you. Go with your sister. Alright, and so that's why that's why they do that. And I think the misconception is that YouTubers are balling. And like on my stream too, like I'll get like a decent size day with donations, and people will be like, oh snap, Mav's balling. It's like, no, Mav gets to keep his lights on. Let's go. Because they think that just all they see is that amount that you got donated to you, right? They don't see that the big picture on things, and that, yeah, if you didn't have a family to support, and you know what I mean, maybe even if just all your views were monetized on YouTube, that would be game changing. If YouTube could get that in some way, that would be game changing. But it's just not, it's not all it's cracked up to be. And then, so that's why you see a lot of people start channels, and they'll either quit before they even hit like a level where they can be successful, or they even get some sort of success, but they end up quitting, because doing it full time takes balls. There was a reason why I was frustrated and scared, and it took me so long to go into it full time, because of the nature. And I knew that God would have to make some provisions going into it. It's just not ideal, right? For someone that wants to be secure. My man GS has told his story and how he went full time from working at Walgreens, and that's why it took some convincing for him to even go into it, because he's used to getting this X amount of money, and with YouTube that's not guaranteed. Even with me, I'm at the level that I'm at now, like my views for next month aren't guaranteed. It's so many channels take dives and then explode for so many weird reasons. I mean, you could have a good month, like a killer month, because for some reason some of your videos rank in the search, and you're like, ooh, turn up, we good. And then the next month, your videos just don't get ranked, and your views go, and you're like, I thought I was balling, and you got excited. So, I hope I explained that. That was something that's really good. Especially, I hope that inspired you guys. Or maybe even just talk some sense into some of you guys that were planning on doing it. So when you're first doing YouTube, if you got no responsibilities, no one you got to take care of, heck yeah, go full time, right? If you got a family like me, it's really hard to suggest just starting off doing it full time, because it's gonna be uphill battle, right? I remember when I first got my channel monetized on the Madden Mastermind days, I thought I was about to make bank. I was like, oh, I made it. We're killing it. I thought my views were good. My first check was like, I don't even think I got my first check, because you had to have over $100. You had to pass the $100 threshold before they even paid you. So I think I got paid like my second month, and it was I think it was like $113 or something, and that was like 2 months worth. You know what I mean? Oh, also YouTube pays on either like a net 60 or a net 30, so that means you get paid late, like 30 days late or 60 days late. I explained that in an earlier video, but just because in the scope of what we're talking about. So if I get all my views from January, I either won't get, with my contract, it's a net 30, so I get paid 30 days after the end of January, around, so like the end of February, right? Some people with the 60s don't get paid until like the end of March. You know what I mean? So so yeah, so your channel can blow up in a month, but you don't even see that money till 30-60 days later, and you only get paid once a month. So I hope I explained that for people that's getting into YouTube and how you get paid. Is there anything else I want to say? So when it comes down to everything, with YouTube taking his cut, the MCNs taking their cut, Uncle Sam taking his cut, getting insurance, you know, paying for any benefits that you don't get with having a job, paying for a gym membership because all you do is sit and play video games all day, right? It's cool. It's a blessing though, and if anything, I just hope this paint the picture even more on why I really do YouTube. Because again, not even to get too deep and personal on income, the math we did with the $6,000 a month, I was getting that with marketing, and with marketing, it was so automated that I feel like I have a job now. I didn't feel like I had a job. I could wake up and make money without doing anything with marketing because I had automated systems online, right? I mean, I could get paid half of that in one commission with some of the stuff that I did. I was getting $3,000 commissions with some of the stuff that I did. So waking up to stuff like that was beautiful. With YouTube, if I stopped making videos, I stopped getting paid. Now again, with marketing, you know what I mean, eventually stuff would die out, but what I needed to do to sustain it was nothing. It was night and day. So I definitely have a respect for anyone that does YouTube full time. Now there is a level where you hit, I mean, also to inspire some of you guys though. So I would think I have definitely one of, if we're talking about all the channels on YouTube, I definitely have a big channel. 100,000 subscribers, 3 million views a month is big when we're talking about all the YouTube channels. But there's also a lot of big YouTubers out there as well. And it does get to a point where YouTube isn't that much of a risk because you're making so much. There are millionaires on YouTube. So don't think that just because you do YouTube, you have to stress out about money and things going on. I mean, I really do think we're close, man. I really do think this channel and my Let's Play channel are close to hitting like a momentum where the money isn't even an issue. Then it's really just like, yo, we're coasting. I really do think we can get this channel. Oh, I have multiple channels. I do think within this next 6 months, if we just keep grinding and getting like getting our momentum up, I really think we can hit 5 figures, which would be 10,000 minimum a month. Are we gonna hit it? I don't know. With your guys' support, I think so. But so don't think that YouTube can't be good. Now, like I said, there are YouTubers just making millions, straight up. PewDiePie is eating. I don't know the exact amount. I read an article one time, but I forgot. But he's eating. But there's quite a few YouTubers that's, you know, over $1 million a year. Out of the gaming niche, there's so many different niches. I mean, there's a chick on YouTube that plays with little toys. It's called like Disney something. She plays with just plays with toys. She's like a woman that plays with toys and puts it on YouTube, and she's making millions. So I do think YouTube is very powerful. It's worth it because I think in the next couple years, YouTube is going to blow up even more because we're already transitioning to the point where some people watch YouTube more than TV. So if you have a passion and you want to get in, I think now is the time to get in. It's already super competitive, but how competitive it's about to be. And once these big brands really start moving into YouTube with their budgets and everything, it's going to be really tough for someone to get started. So I heard a stat that there's over 300. I think it's over 300 hours uploaded to YouTube every minute. Something crazy like that. So yeah. And people don't upload that much unless there's something there. So, alright, a little bit of a rant. Only touched on 2 questions, but I think they were 2 good questions. And I got to spill my guts, and I love when I can do that. So I hope if you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comment section. I always feel bad when I rant like this, but these end up being some of the better episodes. Hope I was clear on the gay thing. Hope I either inspired or informed a lot of you guys on the whole YouTube thing. But yeah. 45-minute episode. Ew, my bad. Some of you guys might like that. All right, question of the day. Question of the day. Question of the day. Considering we just hit over 100,000 subscribers, we're talking about YouTube. Let me know in the comment section, how long have you been subscribed to your boy? I got another channel too. Link should be in the description. Check that out too. But let me know. But no matter what channel it was, just how long have you been following me? Let me know in the comment section. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Let me get on the stop button. Y'all be easy. Till next time. God first. God bless.